Two things: suicide and freedom of expression. On the topic of suicide, I noticed it's not really more so weakness, it's more of load and capacity. I've come to terms that I put a lot of pressure on myself as is. So might you. I realize that the stress that I stack and I stack and I stack doesn't really show up until something triggers me. A word, an action, an event that triggers me and reveals how much stress I'm actually under. Which is one theory as to why my thoughts tend to lean more toward suicide than anything else when it comes to hardship, I guess. Not just any ordinary hardship. It's funny because I thrive under a lot of pain, but I have a weakness like everyone else does. And when that weakness is exposed, or when I'm reminded of it, I'm humbled. Again, everything seems to just come out at once. Everything seems to have just been stacking and building over time without showing its face, and then suddenly just appears out of nowhere. Number two, freedom of expression. You were put on this earth with so many expectations and demands. You weren't even able to choose your face. And in most households, you can't even choose your faith, your religion. So why wouldn't you want to take estrogen or take care of your skin, take care of your nails, wash your clothes, keep your house clean and organized, get a tattoo, maybe, get several body modifications? Why wouldn't you want to do any of those things if you so desired to? Well, maybe because somebody told you not to. Maybe because somebody held you in a light of infancy, meaning they saw you one way and they were compelled to keep you that way at all costs, even when you're a grown ass adult. We're just crossing that threshold into 18. My point is, you don't have to do any of those things. But whatever you do decide to do, it's your choice. And as long as you're old enough to make decisions for yourself, and you're living under your own roof with your own money, and every choice you make is legal, moral, safe, you know, why wouldn't you want to go above and beyond to design yourself the way you see fit? Why wouldn't you? Why would you be? I mean, I get why you would be afraid of that, but as a Satanist, you're never expected to be without fear. You feel fear, that's good. That's human. Now walk with it. Get off your ass take it by the hand and go do that thing that you're afraid of. Go put on that fucking dress. Go get that fucking neck tattoo that everyone's so worried about. Go put a hole in your fucking nose. Please do anything that makes you happy, that makes you feel divine in your own right. Because the Satanist's will is the highest. And respect to our Lord, not even Satan's will, comes doesn't even compare. Because that is the rule we follow as Satanists. We do what we will, even though it's not conventional, to see that we progress. And we have to do things that we're afraid of to progress. Now I'm gonna add a third topic. Tying into the first thing I was talking about, suicide. Because I brought up progress. Now, progress, bodily autonomy, and suicide all connect. Because instead of worrying about, in that moment, whatever your kill switch is, whatever sets you off, whatever awakens that stress that makes you realize, oh, I am burned out, I'm feeling these things. I don't know why I'm automatically feeling these things. I was having a good day. Maybe you had a stressful week. Maybe you had a stressful month. You don't know. Sometimes those things emerge out of nowhere because someone hit that trigger, right? Your weakness. But it is our role as Satanists to reteach ourselves, to relearn how to talk to ourselves. When someone talks to us or acts against us in a negative manner, what makes you think it's going to help you anymore when you do the same to yourself? For me, it's always incompetence, right? So instead of believing that I can't do shit, there are several things that I can do very well, way better than the people that are telling me these things. Things that they may even envy. Some people struggle to hold an individual thought. I'm full of them. See what I mean? That's not to brag. That's where I'm strongest. Individuality, creativity, right? As a Satanist, it helps to keep building that neural pathway. And I've been working on this for months, maybe even years, to keep going back to that conversation of, that's not true. There are a lot of things that you're good at. I mean, you might not be good at the things that you envy that he's good at and that he's saying you're shit at. Cool, okay. But I bet you there are some things about you that he would trade some of the things that he's good at to be good at. Right? There's some things that he would trade, some of his favorite traits. He would swap them out with the things that you're really good at. So you have to realize that some people envy you just about the same as you envy them. I hope that made sense. Fuck my life. I was trying to explain that. But it all works together, right? It helps to prevent the suicidal thoughts. It helps to promote your self-esteem so that you're not bulletproof, but you can rebound. That's the goal. You want to rebound from these things, from these events. And bodily autonomy. When you know what you can do better than other people, you can just use that against them. And you can use that to help lift you up. Like, okay, cool, I'm not good at that, but guess what I can do? And sometimes when I get insecure about my incompetence, about certain things, I don't want to dress up. I don't want to express myself because I'm ashamed of who I am. But again, it comes full circle to lifting yourself up with those reminders of what you're good at, of what you do, of your reputation, right? So that you can fulfill those desires without shame, mercilessly, by constantly reminding yourself, hey, I envy them, they envy me. There's a reason why they envy me. So, these are just some reflections that I had caught up on recently.